Good morning, this is Conaman Studios from my backyard. See, this is the vines I'm telling you we're climbing up. We made this trellis for. We haven't done anything with that one. This one she hasn't planted the vegetables to climb. Or are they? But her garden's been producing vegetables for her. Busy job just watering. As you see, we have new orchids ready to bloom there. And the problem is these vines like to climb up, so I got to keep them up the building. This one was the newest one to bloom. But this is not really much. Oh, so you can see this trellis here is a portable one, and this one you can fold up and put away somewhere. Let's go the back way. This is my scrap steel I salvaged. I still haven't done more with this. My father-in-law accidentally borrowed his bow saw. I mean, what do you call it? Saw on a stick. He hasn't done that yet. There's this is the thing I haven't showed you guys before. This is our rain barrel system. They used to be all straight, but these are pepper barrels. As you see, green stuff will grow, but it was designed so we catch the rain barrel. That was the oldest one. And all I did was put T's with these things. I used the Unibit and I screwed them into the plastic to get it. We paid $22 a barrel for these. Found a place that imports all this stuff, the peppers, and they're selling them for $7 after the fact. But it's all fed from this barrel all the way down. We have a spigot here. Hasn't leaked out of there. Probably will eventually. Our spare barrel was actually full. But the barrel setup wasn't that bad. But here's more of the vines. My wife uses these buckets for them to climb up. Here's our guardian of the vegetables for bugs. He's deciding to take off. One of the little stools I made for my wife. Another one of those little guardians down there. But she hasn't really planted much over here on this side. That side she started, but it's not going. But you can see the vines, how they climb across the trellis. This is scrap wood I did from building. I'm keeping. But this is the scraps I cut down and put points at them so she has stakes to put stuff together. But these are my pieces from Home Depot. Two of them used to be 10-footers. But they're, you know, Home Depot, the purple stripe means they're all 70% off. So that's $15 basically worth of lumber there, what would be a lot more. Went to Lowe's, picked up some screws, 2 bags of these for $2.10 a box. Then all this. This is my big haul. That was normally $29. These are like $10. Different sizes. Bought 2 of each, but then I saw that and I grabbed it. Oh, the box is opening. So basically, $90 worth of screws for 15 bucks. These are probably $10 a box too. And they all come with the little tips too, so this comes with the right there, the free bit right there. But I'll let you know about the stuff here. I asked somebody how you put on molding, and they said, well, you iron, and I asked, how do you cut? And I said, knife or something. I ended up using a router with a little curve over to do this. I stained it first, then I put on the molding, the edge mold, and it really made a nice effect. This daughter's over here doesn't want hers finished, but now she wants it mounted up on the wall. This is my artist daughter. Here's one of her artworks. Really messy. None of this is her art up here, just stuff she's collected. And I think this is an art book of hers. The stuff she does. And let me show you the next thing. My girl slid and broke this mirror. What was there? So I went to Home Depot, got a piece of that thin plywood birch and cut it to size, because it was like $5 for a damaged piece of wood. Then I took a craft thing and used the spray stain on it. So I just sprayed it up. You don't wipe it, you don't touch it, you just let it spray and soak in. Then after a while you sand it. But this is a piece. The frame, when I tore out the mirror, I took out the frame to put this piece of wood in so I didn't damage the metal. I used the sole of my shoe and tapped it in into the edging so you would have it. There's me and my wife when we were young, 18 years ago. But that's some of the stuff I've been doing in the house and doing stuff for the wife and stuff out in the garden. Well, you guys take care. Catch you on the next one, and cheers with a beer.